Hello and welcome to Songs for the Struggling Artist, the blogcast. This is episode 452. My name is Emily Rainbow Davis. Hello and welcome. I'm glad you're here. As you can hear, I'm a little bit under the weather. Unfortunately, I had to miss the marching this weekend, but I was with you all in spirit. You can hear why. Although I didn't sound like this yesterday. I'm recording this on Sunday. Usually I record on Mondays. I have a guest coming tomorrow, so I'm recording early, which turns out to be a good move for a couple of reasons. One, because I'll actually have time to do it, but two, my voice is steadily declining, so I feel like by tomorrow I would not have had any voice at all, just going by what I have seen happening in others with this exciting illness, which gratefully is not COVID. It's just a really annoying cold, I guess. Anyway, you're not here for the health update. You're here for some talk about art, which I have for you today. Woo! This one is called the Tedium Scale. The slide of a Hogarth etching in the PowerPoint presentation made me think about how incredibly tedious it must have been to do all that cross-hatching in the background. I imagine that it would have been fun to draw all those laughing faces, but then to do all those straight lines behind them? Tedium. Absolute monotony. This made me think about the point where I gave up on working through Lynda Barry's Making Comics book. I was going along, following most of the instructions, doing most of the assignments, and generally just having a good time pushing on my own artistic boundaries. But the point at which I gave up was when it started to become tedious. To do this series of assignments, I'd have to draw the same environment, the same objects over and over again for 4 panels. And I just couldn't muster the patience to do a repetitive action that didn't have the sexiness of a fresh cartoon. And that, I think, is how you know what thing is right for you versus an art that you're dabbling in. Because for someone who loves drawing comics, it doesn't necessarily seem tedious to draw the same stuff over and over again. Or if it is, it's worth it to get the juice out of a story told in this medium. For Hogarth, doing all that cross-hatching in the background of his print probably seemed totally worth it. And for me, in my various performing and literary practices, many tedious tasks feel absolutely worth it. Moreover, a lot of them don't feel tedious to me. There are tasks that seem tedious to others. Write every day? Don't you take a day off? That are not actually tedious to me. And there are tasks that might be tedious, but I find worth the efforts for the payoff. I think one way to know if an art form, or maybe just life activity, is right for you is to gauge how you feel about the tedious parts. Will you be up for the cross-hatching portion of the work, or will it stop you in your tracks? I don't think you can force it. Certainly, if I were in Lynda Barry's actual class, I would push through the tedium of redrawing the same scene over and over because I'd want to please the teacher and get good feedback from my peers. But I'd know that I wouldn't do it otherwise. Just like I've stopped cold at that stage on my own. This might be the tedium scale, because every art has its boring parts, and those are the bits you really have to be friendly with to make a life in an art. I took a class in etching in college. I know what it takes to engrave every single line of an image into a metal plate, for example. Doing it over and over could be very tedious. This is one of the many reasons I am not a printmaker. Because while I enjoyed it, the tedious bits were not my style of tedium. There are those who would find all that cross-hatching meditative, or peaceful, or engaging in some way. Those people become printmakers. Pick your tedium. That's the game. So the Hogarth that inspired this post was part of a lecture that was at my college reunion. Part of the reunion weekend is some seminars and lectures and various other educational experiences, which we just do for fun because we're dorks like that, I think. Anyway, this was part of a course on laughter, which was super fun and very interesting and inspired this blog. So if the Hogarth I was looking at is called, actually I don't know what it's called. I want to say it's like The Audience or something like that. It might have the word laughter in it, but it's an audience laughing, and it is, a delight. And should be in the image in whatever podcast app you're looking at. But some of the apps don't always show the image for the episode. They just show you the show artwork. So if you don't see it, you could go to artiststruggle.wordpress.com and you could see it on the blog. So what song do I have for you? Well, I looked up songs that might have the word tedium or tedious in them, and I could not find any. I guess when things are tedious, we don't write songs about them. It felt like I feel like there's one that just like I can't pull out of my brain, but I couldn't. So then I just thought, okay, I'll look up songs about boring. Maybe boring is a more song-worthy a popular notion for songs. And there were quite a few more. And the one I ended up with is called Everything is Boring. And it is by a group called The Beaches. If you're in Canada, you're like, of course, The Beaches. If you're not in Canada, I doubt you will have heard of them. I certainly had not heard of them before, but I enjoy the song very much. And I feel like after last week, which was a very Gen X song, this is a song that to me feels very much like later generations. I can't work out exactly how old these folks are in The Beaches. My guess is kind of like late millennials, like there's elder millennials, and I don't know what we call the younger millennials, but I think that's how old they are. It's my guess. I could be wrong. They could be Gen Z. But in any case, it feels like it. I don't know what it is about it, but it definitely feels like, oh, yeah, this is, these are the next generation songs. So it's fun to step into those shoes and try stuff out and play around a little bit. And the Beaches, the fabulous Beaches from Canada that are very popular in Canada, according to their, band descriptions on Spotify and whatnot, but like very popular in Canada. And I think that's super cool. So I'm going to play you Everything is Boring very shortly. Meanwhile, thank you so much for listening. If you like this podcast, please tell someone about it. Like, review, subscribe, give it 5 stars somewhere. Wherever you are, just go for the 5-star push. It does help. And if you'd like to support the podcast with money, that would be amazing. Patreon.com/Emily R. Davis is the hotspot. But there's also Ko-fi, there's PayPal. You could do a paid subscription on Substack. All those links are in the show notes. And if you have a place that you like to support artists, let me know and I will get on it. You can buy songs on Bandcamp. I think I've only put one album up on Bandcamp, however. I'm going to do more at some point, but it hasn't been particularly like, oh, I'm selling a lot. So I have not been particularly motivated to do that, but I've been meaning to. Anyway, is there anything else I need to tell you? Well, thank you for listening is the main one, and I appreciate your support in whatever way you are doing it, even if it's just listening. That is actually great. I thank you. So, is there anything else I should tell you about Everything is Boring? I don't think so. Here it is. Everything is boring. Zoned out, you were telling me about your dreams. No one cares about your dreams. It's one of those days. I I can't even watch TV, trying to fill a void in me. The silence kills me. It's like nothing thrills me. Doctor, please just pill me so I can feel something. Everything is boring. Wake up and I'm snoring. I think I could die right here, right now. Everything is boring. That are just annoying. I swear I'm just watching life go down. It's raining, it's pouring. Everything is boring. It's raining, it's pouring. Everything is boring. I just zoned out. I was thinking about girls, supporting other girls. Then I woke up in a meeting with a bunch of random dudes telling me what I should do. The notion kills me. It's like nothing thrills me. Doctor, please just pill me so I can feel something. Everything is boring. Wake up and I'm snoring. I think I could die right here, right now. Everything is boring. That are just annoying. I swear I'm just watching life go down. Sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the couch. I found so many coins down here. I'm rich. Maybe I should go out. Sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground. I think I found my heart down here from when you stomped it out. Everything is boring. Wake up and I'm snoring. I think I could die right here, right now. Everything is boring. That are just annoying. I swear I'm just watching life go down. Everything is boring. Wake up and I'm snoring. I think I could die right here, right now. Everything is boring.